global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Peter Obi has come to clear the air. Apparently, there is moves going on right now against him and he cannot keep calm. He's literally shouting and calling on the security to act now over him. Well, before we go into the newspaper to find out what it is that's making Peter Obi to cry out, usually he's always very calm about situations. We'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You will see a notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. This is coming straight from Peter Obi himself. He writes, I'm quoting him word for word. He said, "Look, I have noticed some deliberate and well-orchestrated effort by some persons to blackmail me into conforming to some of their nefarious agendas. Their dubious moves have led to the false circulation of a video from my recent keynote speech at the installation of a Rotarian, Professor A.U. Onoyelu in Anambra State. They have twisted the video to suit their motive to suggest that I declared war on Northerners, when in fact I spoke about declaring war on economic stagnation, insecurity, and corruption." Another video circulating online, supposedly showing me leading a protest in Abuja, is also false. The video was actually taken during my visit to the Labour Party headquarters, where I mediated a clash between the Labour Party and the NLC, that's Nigerian Labour Congress. The video was conveniently edited to create a false narrative, and those responsible have been paid to spread this misinformation. This kind of misinformation has no place in our democracy, where truth and honesty should prevail. This misinterpretation and this misrepresentation is part of a larger narrative of blackmail aimed at fitting me into their malicious agenda. I remain committed to a new Nigeria where justice, equity, and caring for the citizens will prevail over the greed of a few. Similarly, and deeply disturbing, I have read genocidal threats on some social media platform against the Igbo tribe, calling for their relocation. Let me pointedly warn that such rhetoric threatens our unity and is fundamentally opposed to our constitution, which guarantees every Nigerian the right to live and work freely anywhere in the country. Those in authority must show leadership and urgently speak out against such divisive rhetorics. Immediate action should be taken to investigate, arrest, and prosecute those behind this heinous agenda, serving as a deterrent to others who might consider pursuing similar paths that threaten our national security and unity. I urge all Nigerians to stand united against this divisive rhetoric and to champion unity, tolerance, and understanding. Our future depends on our ability. Our future depends on our ability to live and work together harmoniously. The government and security agencies must act swiftly to protect this fundamental principle and ensure that every Nigerian can live free and from fear of discrimination or persecution. We must not allow our present challenges to drive wedges among us. We can only overcome our national challenges if we act together as one people, united under God. This is coming directly from Peter Obi. In fact, it is breaking. Honestly, I don't believe this is going to happen. In all sincerity, anybody who even sees such video, I actually saw a video, but honestly, I never knew it was going to be twisted. In fact, Peter Obi was really, I watched the video, we posted the video directly where Peter Obi talked about the issue of Nigeria. In fact, he started with mentioning the fact that, saying that he sponsored a protest. That aside, he now started talking about the Rotarian. Then took time to talk about Nigeria and how India, was actually backward And taking a look at the statistics of India, India is doing fine. You know how Peter Obi talks with statistics, talked about China, talked about other countries of the world, where seemingly from 2015, Nigeria started taking a dive. I was impressed by his talk. Never for once. In fact, even if you watch such narrative, you should know that it is fake. Because Peter Obi from his, you see why I say sometimes when people talk about when Kenneth Okonkwo was talking about that issue of Peter Obi must be pushy. Have you now seen if he was pushy, it would be very easy for people to buy that narrative. Peter Obi is never pushy on negativity. Peter Obi has never encouraged ethnicity. In fact, if there's anything Peter Obi have even done, he has really played down, so to speak, he doesn't even overestimate his region. He tell you, vote me not because I'm an Igbo man, he tell you, vote me because I'm a Nigerian first. And he has even talked about the issue of the Northerners having the best arable lands and how if he was made the president, and he even gave this president dispensation as well, telling them, please work on the issue of security and make sure all arable lands, especially from the north, start working on them. He talked about the issue, he even gave this. I don't know why they did not listen to that expo properly. He said if it was to be him, he will not float the naira. Of course, that it will change a lot of narrative, and he will not quickly remove subsidy. Rather, he will do it gently. He will make sure that there are other punitive measure to remove. When he's removing subsidy, palliative measure is there to cushion the effect, and he will quickly work on the refineries so that they can be working on maximum production, so that quickly Nigerians will revamp. And before Nigerians start thinking of cultural revolution have taken place where there will be food for all, just imagine where we are now repaying our loans with our products, our produce. Say we don't have cash to give you, we don't have dollar to give you, but we can give you our food, we can give you our fuel, we can give you our resources, our gold, our lead. We got it in quantum. Each state has something to offer. Gold, something to offer, but for whatever reasons, the corruption have taken long toll on them. Peter Obi has never for once encouraged ethnicity. And honestly, the government of the day should not look inwards alone. They should begin to look at things and cut this before it goes beyond. And whoever that is doing this should know that Nigerians are watching, and this is really not it. Peter Obi is not that type. Whoever that have done such a video should please take it down. Peter Obi have taken note and is literally calling on security motive. Those who are doing falsification, security have been put on alert to know, because all of a sudden, Peter Obi, who have never, let's be truthful. In fact, one of the reasons that got Kenneth Okonkwo angry was the fact that he believed that Peter Obi is too sweet. He will tell them, no, my respected elder brother. Some youths, Gen Z generation, were not even happy with him because he was too soft. Is that the same person that will now begin to call on such things? Of course not. Nigerians are watching, and Nigerians know that it's deep fake and it cannot come from the stables of Peter Obi. He has spoken and he said, whenever you see such fake video, it is not from him. Please report it to the appropriate quarters, report it to the security personnel so that such persons could be adequately dealt. That's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take? It's taking a different turn. This is breaking. It's coming straight from Peter Obi's handle. Let's interact in our comment section. What's your take? Have a nice
Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze,